So most of us spend our lives chasing financial security, believing that if we work harder, save more, and follow the system, we will be financially secure. But what if the system was never designed to make us wealthy? Think about it. Why does your money lose value every year? Why do the rich seem to get richer while the middle class and the rest of us struggle? Why do banks, governments, and financial institutions control access to our ability to get wealthy? Look, the truth is, wealth is not just about how much you earn. It is about what you own. And if you are keeping all your wealth in cash, savings accounts, or traditional investments, you're trapped in a system that is designed to extract value from you over time. Today, we'll break down the wealth trap, how inflation, debt, and hidden fees are eroded or are eroding your financial future, how the wealthy play by different rules, and why the rich do not follow the same financial advice given to everyone else. We'll talk about how to escape the trap, how to escape the trap. So most of us are taught that if we work hard and we save our money and we invest in a pension plan or what's referred to a 401k in the US, we'll secure our future. But there is a problem with that. First of all, inflation is stealing from us. A $100,000 salary in 1990 had the buying power over $200,000 today. But wages haven't doubled. Prices have. The money you save today will be worth less tomorrow. Now, the banking system benefits. It doesn't benefit you. Banks pay almost no interest on saving accounts while lending money at high rates. Your money in the bank is not fully yours, and financial institutions are controlling access to it. Now, bank failures do not hurt the institutions. They hurt us as the depositors. The 401k or pension plan illusion, a 401k is not a wealth building strategy. It's a system designed to keep you tied to your job. Market crashes can wipe out decades of savings, yet financial advisors still push stocks as the only solution. Relying on traditional retirement plans is just not enough when the economy is so unstable. Government manipulation of money. Let's talk about that. Every fiat currency in history has eventually collapsed. The US dollar has lost more than 97% of its purchasing power in the last century. Governments print money at will, diluting the wealth of those who save in cash instead of real assets. Look, the system is not broken. It's working exactly as they intended. It was just never built for us to win. So let's talk about the wealthy and how they play by different rules. The ultra-rich do not follow the same financial advice given to the middle class. The wealthy do not save in cash. They save in assets. They own gold. They own real estate. They own businesses, and they own commodities, things that hold value even when the economy shifts. They do not keep their wealth in banks or rely on government-backed retirement. They use inflation to their advantage. So instead of being hurt by inflation, they buy assets that increase in value when the dollar weakens. Real estate, commodities, gold, all tend to appreciate as inflation rises. They structure their wealth to avoid unnecessary taxation. The wealthy do not rely on salaries. They leverage trusts, alternative investments, and tax-efficient structures. Look, governments can tax wages, but they cannot tax inflation-proof assets the same way. They don't invest in stocks the way the average person does. Instead of relying on stock market returns, they own the companies that control the financial systems. They create opportunities rather than waiting for the market to determine their wealth. So if you want to build real wealth, you need to stop following the system designed to keep you working for others. So let's talk about how to escape the wealth trap. If saving and traditional banking will not build true financial independence, then what will? Own assets that outlast financial systems. Gold, it's stable, it's immune to inflation, and it's been trusted for thousands of years. Digital gold, a scarce asset that governments cannot devalue, with all the benefits of gold. Real estate, tangible investments that provide lasting value. Get out of that traditional financial system where possible. Relying on banks means trusting an institution that profits from holding your money. Diversify into assets that do not require third-party control, or better still, permission. Use your money to work for you, not against you. Banks make money from holding your deposits. Own assets that generate returns instead. So GODL allows you to own gold without the storage and the liquidity issues of traditional gold holdings. Think long term. Instead of month to month, the ultra-rich focus on generational wealth, not short-term gains. Holding gold and real assets protects against market downturns and economic instability. If you want financial independence, you need to think differently about how you manage and protect your wealth. Golden GODL is the ultimate financial escape plan. So gold is the ultimate store of value. It has outlasted every currency and financial system in history. It doesn't rely on banks, governments, or corporate policies. It has never lost all of its value, unlike fiat currencies. The limitations of traditional gold ownership. Let's talk about that. Physical gold is difficult to store and transport. It is not easily liquid for everyday use. You can't chip off a piece of the gold for everyday spending. It requires third-party verification, making transactions slow and also expensive. So how does GODL modernize gold ownership? Well, GODL's backed by real gold, but it eliminates all those traditional barriers of traditional gold investment. It allows for instant liquidity via the GODL Black Card and with seamless global transfers on Visa. It provides the security and transparency without relying on third parties. This is not speculation. It's about real financial security in uncertain times. It's about real financial security in this uncertain world. So how do you take control of your financial future? Well, the first thing is we need to recognize is the current financial system is not built to protect our wealth. It's built to extract value from us over time. Inflation, debt, and market cycles are designed to benefit institutions, not us. The wealthy do not play by the same rules, so why should we? It's time to start protecting our wealth with assets that outlast economical uncertainty. So we need to start thinking long term. Own assets that do not rely on banks and governments. Position ourselves for financial independence. So if this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to take control of your own financial future, start researching gold and GODL today. Because the only way to win is to stop playing by their rules that were never meant to benefit us in the first place. Thanks for listening today. Until next time.